Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be drawing the Megazord from Power Rangers, the new movie. Let's get going. Well, I hope you guys are ready, guys, because this one is going to be a long one. As far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at the timeline at the moment as of this recording. It's about 15 minutes long. So if you guys don't have the time, please save this video for another time. So right now, I'm drawing off the head of the Megazord. If you guys don't know what the Megazord is, spoiler alert, it is the machine that they create when they combine all their Megazords together. So I don't know the official name for it, so right now I'm calling it the Megazord. I didn't read spoilers or anything like that. I didn't read any articles, but I'm pretty sure it's just called plain Megazord because it is all the Zords combined to one. So over here, I'm just doing the head, kind of like the shape of the Red Ranger that we did the other day, and then the chest piece is almost similar. So right now I'm doing the chest and the torso, and it has these kind of like little circle dimple things, kind of like exhaust, I'm assuming, like a car, of where the machinery exhausts air in whatever it's running on. But basically, as another one of those galaxy things in the center of his chest plate. So that's what I'm drawing right now. Okay, and then I'm separating the two torso pieces, and then there's kind of like a gadget in the middle of his torso, half yellow, half grayish, and I have no idea what it's used for. Maybe I think that's how they get in. I have no clue. But yeah, moving on. I'm trying to create some grooves, trying to create some more technology themed lines, as you can see here. Okay, now you guys understand why it's so long of a video. There's a lot of detail in this, if you haven't noticed yet, but it's gonna be a while. So I'm kind of drawing some things that I figured out, or I found out from the trailers when I was watching them, of what the center pieces might look like. I might redo this video actually once I see the movie, because I have no idea in particular how the body of this thing is supposed to actually work. But yeah, there we go. Here's a groin to emphasize the legs, so that way we can do the legs, the back of the body right there. We're going to draw kind of like a curve going inwards, kind of like a loop. Okay, and there's going to be things on his hips, or its hips, because there's boys and girls in him. It sounds weird. But on his hips it's kind of like more weapons that he can take out to use. Okay, so that's gonna be on one hip, and I'm gonna draw the other one on the other hip in one sec. But let me just finish off this little detail on this one thigh. Okay, now we can do the other weapon. Okay, there we go. Before I do that, here's the other weapon. There we go. It has a lot of angles, so it emphasizes which direction it's facing. Okay. There we go, followed by some more curves. And we'll bring it around. Just like so. And there's the rest of the leg. Now, I might as well start doing the detail on the head, because I forgot about that. Okay, there we are. Shapes are very organic. They look really nice. They're not so rigid as normal machines are. Okay, now I'm doing the shoulder piece. Kind of has like a little joint, followed by a big round area, and this is going to be all red later on. And you can assume that that red part comes from the Red Ranger's Zord. There we are. It's kind of like a buff arm. And we're going to do one weapon on this side, on his forearm. Actually, I'm not sure if we do a weapon. I don't think we do a weapon on this forearm. I think we just do a fist, and then kind of like his arm guard, or his forearm guard. There we are. Yeah, I mean, it's part of a weapon, but it's kind of just like hanging on his wrist there. And it protrudes out pretty far from what I've seen. There we are. more technology lines, more jagged lines to emphasize it's a machine. There. And then I'm going to draw that part. You'll see what that's for later on. He's going to have wings out. But you guys already knew that because of the thumbnail. Okay, I'm going to draw the other shoulder pad. And then some detail on that as well. Okay, I'm going to bring the arm down with some detail. Nice bicep. And this arm is probably going to be facing upwards to emphasize the weapon that he's holding, which is kind of like a blade, kind of like Assassin's Creed almost. But it's on the other side of his arm. Actually, you know what? This blade kind of reminds me of Transformers, actually. Optimus Prime has something similar to this. But here's a fist. Calling it a mechanical fist. Now I've got a thinner Micron to try to emphasize the blade that he's going to have. There we are. The Transformers one is kind of like a warm color, like red, orange, yellow. The Power Rangers one's kind of like a bluish tone. Okay, I'm going to draw the housing for it. There we are. Then I can move down, I believe. Before I do that, let me just do the wings. So I come around the back. There we are. Let's be very jagged, just like so. More technology lines, more detail. There we are. Draw a straight line across. Then another line right down this direction and behind the fist. Okay, there we are. And by the way, I know it's a cartoon and I know it's kind of like a real life type of movie, but I have no idea how these wings are supposed to actually fly. They're so thin. There we are. So that's one wing. Let's add some more detail. There we are. I need some detail to the torso that I forgot while I'm there. And I'm making my way across so I can work on the other wing. Okay, working on the neck a little bit. Some grooves. And then here comes the other wing. So I'm going to try to make it symmetrical to the best of my ability. There we are. Some inner workings. Okay, there we are. Some more gadgets. So it doesn't look so robotic. So actually it looks like it has purpose. There we are. There's the housing of the wing over there. And I'm going to draw the actual ring for here so it can retract back and forth. Try to mimic the other one. There we are. Alright, let me add some detail inside this area so it doesn't look so plain. There we are. Moving on to the top wing, and then some more detailed specs in the bottom, just to give it more definition. Sometimes I'm just like making things up as I go along, so it's probably not really there. I'm scooching that over just so I don't mess it up later on from markers, and it almost fell off the table. Okay, there we are. Now we're gonna get a little bit lower. We're going to work on the bottom half of its body. And it has kind of like these knee pads, which are very, very large. So they kind of look like skulls almost. But I don't think they are supposed to be skulls because it's kind of like a kid's movie. So I have no clue what they're actually supposed to look like. I think they're part of the animals, I think. Of the Zords, of maybe like the Blue and Yellow Ranger, kind of like the old movie. Or old TV show. But no clue. I used to watch Power Rangers when I was little. But yeah, this new one should be quite interesting. He doesn't have normal feet. He kind of has like these robotic claws, or these like really weird things going down. So it looks like a normal boot right now, but it will be more abstract as you can see here. There we go. Kind of looks weird, right? Alright, this is going to kind of like protrude out this direction as well. Alright, I'm going to add some shin detail because it has these little grooves in there. And then some detail in the knee pads to emphasize, I'm assuming, the faces of the other Zords that got combined into it. But again, I'm not sure because the movie hasn't come out yet at the time of this filming and drawing. If you guys didn't know, I always film my videos about a week in advance. So I do it all on Sunday, and then I work on it throughout the week, and then I post it and I schedule them. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. Anyways, continuing on with the feet detail. Making sure I have all the details I need to make it more unified with the rest of the body. There we are. Okay. And then I'm going to do the fist over here, kind of like more intricate details, kind of like on that glove area. There we are. Okay. And we are almost done. I'm still checking a lot more areas. Probably more detail on this half of the torso, and then make it symmetrical curl on the other side. There you go. Am I missing anything else? Let's see. Maybe something missing is in here. There we go. This arm looks kind of bland over here too. Maybe we can add more strokes. There we are. And maybe that's it. Yeah. I don't want to go too far into detail or else it'll be way too advanced. But yeah, there we go. Let's get to coloring. So we're going to speed up a whole lot and we're going to get going real quick. So over here you can see I'm doing the blues, cerulean blue and light blue for some areas. Just that centerpiece kind of looks like a galaxy color, but I don't have the right materials for that at the moment. Down below I'm doing some dark blues on the feet, and then this is going to be the only half that's yellow that I know of. Okay, followed by some reds on the shoulder plate, upper torso, and then the other shoulder plate. Those are going to be the only red parts. Okay, moving on to a lot of gray. So I believe this is 60% gray at the moment. This area I have not changed color yet before I move on to another gray. So as you can see, it's drying a little bit lighter as intended. There you go. Okay, we'll move on to another gray. It's kind of like a darker gray, so I think this is 80% gray, so it almost looks close to a black, but it's not. It's 80% gray. I'm only going to do a little bit of the sections for 80%. I'm going to switch to, looks like a 70% gray for the majority of the ligaments. Go. And I think I decided to do 40% on the head, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I decided to do some reds in the head, and then add some 40% on the head once I'm done with all this stuff. Try to make it more three-dimensional. Some darker grays and some key areas. There we go. And then there's that 40% I was talking about. Alright, so basically here's the whole entire picture done. Those are the feet. I apologize for cutting it out earlier. But yeah, sorry for the long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys want more, just like this one, check out these videos over here. And as always, have a good one. See you guys next time.